What is up, valid peeps? Kadian here. 2 years ago, the Precure or Precure franchise celebrated its 20th anniversary, and with it came a movie, Precure All Stars F. Back in September last year, I watched it for the first time as part of my watch through of Hiragaru Sky Precure, and in today's video I'd like to talk all about it. With all of that being said, let's get started. Throughout the first half of the movie, the scattered cures, each led by the main 4 cures of Hiragaru Sky, assemble in 4 groups as they make their way towards a mysterious castle and seek to discover the truth behind the mysterious world they find themselves in, along with the monsters they fight along the way. Even though 2/3 of Hiragaru Sky was all I had seen of the franchise up till this point, seeing the Hiragaru Sky cures interacting with the cures of the teams preceding them was incredibly fun and entertaining. And honestly, it made me more excited for watching more Precure after I finished Hiragaru Sky. As of making this video, I've finished 2 seasons, Hiragaru Sky Precure and Star Twinkle Precure. And while I've yet to start it, I'm planning to make my next season Kira Kira Precure a la mode. Anyways, upon all meeting at the mysterious castle, it's revealed that the true perpetrator behind the world the cures found themselves in was one of their own, a cure original to this movie. Prime, aka Cure Supreme, had previously defeated all the cures in battle as the monstrous Supreme, recreated the world with monsters of her own creation, and reincarnated herself into a cure to understand their strength, joining Sora, Cure Sky's team, for the first half of the movie. Puka, the rabbit creature that had been found by Mashiro, Cure Prism's team, was revealed to be a fairy created by Supreme's power to emulate the fairies that many Cure teams have, though she abandoned the creature for it not being strong or brave like she had hoped. After all the heroic cures face off against Cure Supreme once more and fail, the movie's last 25 minutes begin. And those last 25 minutes of this movie are what makes it such a good one to me. Having learnt the truth behind the world they found themselves in, lost both their teammates and predecessors, and facing the world being erased all over again, Mashiro questions why they were even there in that moment to begin with. Both her and Sora are unsure, but with a crying L-chan before them, Mashiro realizes. Even if she doesn't know why she exists here, she knows there must be a reason for it, and whatever it is, they return to this world to fulfill it. Sora regains her resolve in this moment, recalling what it means to be a hero, to never leave anyone behind, to keep a smile on your face even when times get tough, and to always do what's most important in the moment. After a brief face-off against Cure Supreme and Puka realizing her true power, Sora and Mashiro realize what they must do. Seeing the world broken into its component parts, and some of the memories and feelings related to past Precure teams, including their own, they call forth the power of light to illuminate even more memories and feelings, restore the world, and bring back all the past Precures, along with their own teammates. Now, next to a scene yet to come in this movie, this is one of the best and most powerful Precure moments I have been witness to in my time as a fan. The scene shows so many of the different things that the Precure stand for, and many of the lessons that have been taught in its 2-decade-long history. After all, our memories and encounters make us who we are, and stay with us throughout our entire lives. Love makes us strong and proves we care for others, while hatred brings weakness. Friends can show us the way, even in the darkest of times. The power to believe in others makes us strong, and everything's more fun when we stick together. A strong enough wish can create a positive future, and becomes even stronger when with others. Even when you make mistakes, past or present, never stop believing in the future. The past can't be changed, but you can always make steps to better yourself for the future, because only you can create it. There is no reason you should ever force yourself to suffer through abuse. Always be there for others when they need it. You can always surpass who you were in the past. Sometimes we fight, but friends will always be there to support you. And last of all, we're stronger together. With others, with those we trust, we can do anything we set our minds to. Plus, adding to all of this, the soundtrack behind the scene, Precure Yomigaeru Omoi, translating as Precure Resurrected Feelings, is absolutely beautiful, fitting the scene perfectly and has made me cry a few times while listening to it. Following this is the final battle, and this is easily the best part of this movie without a doubt. It is such a visual treat, seeing so many different finishes and finisher combinations. I truly do not have enough words to describe how awestruck it left me. Not to mention the incredible song that played throughout it. All for One Forever, sung by 6 different singers: Yoshitake Chihaya, Isobe Karin, Kitagawa Rie, Komagate Yuri, Machiko, and Miyamoto Kaneko. It's one I've listened to an immeasurable number of times since the movie was originally released in theatres, and it carries the various messages and meanings of what it means to be a Precure so incredibly well. I liked it back then, but after seeing this movie, my love for it grew immensely, and I can confidently say it's now one of my favourite songs of all time. It's so good, in fact, it's even brought me close to crying a few times. It's just that good. Anyways, Supreme had yet to understand the meaning of true allies, creating emotionless mooks to call allies to mirror the Precures, and they pulled off an absolute spectacle in taking her and her army down. Amongst this though came the birth of Puka's eponymous Cure form, Cure Puka. The climax of Puka's arc in this movie brought forth several more important lessons. All life is a blessing. No one life is less significant than another. Everyone deserves to achieve their desired future. You can be whoever you want to be and do whatever you want to do, all as long as you believe in yourself. Puka becoming a Cure also brought forth a moment that called to mind something core to what makes a Kamen Rider. She realised that even though she hated the power she had, one originally intended for evil and destruction, with it, she could use it for the side of good to save others. I'll admit, I didn't realise it connected to Kamen Rider so well till after I'd seen the movie, but it's still a great moment nonetheless. Following this is the final clash against Supreme, involving every single Cure team from Futariwa till Hirogara Sky, with Sora, Cure Sky landing the final punch, seemingly taking down Supreme once and for all. As a bright light spreads through space and the screen fades to a blue sky, the conversation between the heroic Cures can be heard, planning to have a big meal to celebrate their victory. Not only is it revealed that Supreme survived, but she's invited to the meal as well, with the sentiment from Yui, Cure Precious, that people who eat from the same pot are friends for life. In other words, at the end of the day, Prime is a Precure just like all of them, and all Precure are friends, whoever they may be and wherever their power may come from. In the final moment with Puka, Prime makes the realization that she admired the way the Precure lived, and that she's no longer alone anymore. With that, the ending dance rolls, and the movie ends. And that was my review of Precure All Stars F. As I said back in my end of 2024 Q&A, this has become one of my absolute favourite animated movies of all time. And I'm gonna be totally honest, it truly earns the title of being my favourite animated movie of all time. For all of the reasons I've said here, but also the plot and villain being great, and even though I was still new to the franchise the first time I saw this, I still massively enjoyed it. And as I said in the thumbnail, it's truly an anniversary movie done right. The first time I watched this was with a couple of friends, and since then I've seen the movie several more times, both with other friends and with my mum. Rarely do I ever rewatch movies so soon after seeing them the first time, so the fact I've seen this movie nearly half a dozen times just goes to show how much I loved this movie. Please go check it out if you get the chance. I very highly recommend it, even if you have little to no experience with the Precure franchise. I'm so sorry to have kept all of you waiting this long for a new video. Not only has life been incredibly busy, particularly with work and therapy, but also motivation for making videos hasn't been the highest, particularly not helped by current events going on in the world. I've also been taking time to rediscover myself since my breakup with my now ex, and I'm really happy with the progress I've made since then, hurdles and all. Hopefully the gap between this and the next video won't be as big, but if it is, I sincerely apologise in advance. In the meantime though, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe and share. Join my Patreon for £2 a month to see videos like this early, along with getting your name featured in the outro of all of my videos, and behind the scenes content as I'm working on them. And with all of that being said, I shall see all of you valid peeps next time.